3, 2, 1. Hi everyone, my name is Alan.
I'm Sarah,
and we are from Terra and Amber. My name is Alan.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are in Tong Te Pho Tang.
Hi guys. So maybe we can start. Maybe you guys can
Just
show
instruct.
So what shall we?
Yeah, so first thing we need to do is
Learn how to control your speed first. And then slowly push your hand in and then going up.
Okay.
Alright, so a good cone should be, you can see all the little bumps, unevenness.
but like slower.
That is the molecules trying to align itself to all the uneven bits.
Correct.
So it's kind of, I guess, reflective of human.
Yeah.
You always have, you know what Bruce Lee said, be like water, my friend.
Yeah.
You are kind of removing yourself from the equation while working on the clay. Because
it's not
the clay,
about
it dictates what it should be done to it.
Correct.
Then you trying to control it. Because
you don't like manhandle the clay.
Just now, Sarah, you were saying that you guys are like one of the pottery studios that have decided to place themselves in Geylang. Is there a reason why you guys have placed yourselves here?
I mean, firstly, of course, Geylang is extremely central in Singapore. Like you want to go to town, it just takes like 10 minutes. You want to go to Paya Lebar, it's like 5 minutes away. We wanted somewhere where we can feel comfortable. And also partly because, Alan has responsibilities here as well. So familial duties.
Yes.
So Geylang definitely holds a very special place in Alan's heart.
Yeah.
So he literally grew up here.
All the painful memories here.
Why?
Like for example, when just now we were mentioning about playing badminton, going to play badminton. Wow, my badminton, once it flies over to the next door, and then once I tell my dad or my mom, they'll be like, okay, the king come out already. Because you are like kind of littering other people's property. So they say, 你讲不要在那边玩了，你还是在那边玩。Then we'll be, okay, now my dad don't play. Then after that, in the temple, we'll always play with like fire. Like take the incense, put deep in the oil because you have to kind of keep the flame lit. So you have to always suspend it on the bed of incense oil. I'll dip in the oil and then light it. Wow, the fire very big. Like, whoa. So you can see there's this fascination with fire already.
When you went to school and then you told your friends like, oh, when your friends ask, oh, where you stay? Right, then you always say, I stay in Geylang.
Yes, they'll be like, oh, the very hums up. Look to me like, so every day go and find the chicken, is it? I say, I go eat chicken rice. I like to eat chicken rice every day. Then it got to the point that I don't feel paiseh already lah.
Then Sarah, just now you were telling us when he was telling you that he stays in the temple in Geylang.
I thought he was kidding. I thought he was like trying to pull my leg or something, like or maybe it's like his weird way to like impress a girl or something.
Right.
When we started dating, and he's like, okay, you wanna come over to Geylang? I'm like, okay. So went over and then it was. I was like, wow, he's really not kidding. He's really staying in a temple along the main road of Geylang. It's quite unique because apparently his temple is the only one that is facing the main road. Yeah, so I think there are no other Buddhist or Chinese temples facing the main road. They're all facing like the side alleys. Yeah. So it was quite a good spot, and it was very refreshing for me because I wasn't brought up in a Buddhist household. I actually never been to Geylang before I met him, so it was a very new perspective for me. Yeah, and then as I got to know his family and get to know the space, it turned out to be a very cozy and it's like a family-run temple. Like everyone know each other. Like you actually know the people there. You make connections, and there's like a network lah. So it was like every event you see the same people. Yeah, so it's quite fun lah.
It's like family gatherings.
Correct.
Like,
it's a giant family.
Birthday, you see the same people.
And then you see their kids grow up, and now we've known each other for like 11 years already. Then you see like, wow, I saw you when you were a baby. Now you're going to primary school already. Oh my god, So yeah. It was quite a insightful experience getting to know someone who grew up in a temple. When we first opened 3 years ago, Alan was basically Harry Potter. His pottery studio was like in a broom closet.
Storeroom.
The storeroom.
It could have been a broom closet. Okay. Yeah. So we were also running classes,
Wow.
not out of that tiny room, but like at the garage area outside, which was downstairs. Yeah, so it was a very like kind of makeshift home-based, completely home-based business, and like people were actually like willing to come, even though we tell them it's in Geylang, and they're like, where's this place? They will say, oh, it's at a temple. They're like, it's in the temple. Then they're like, yeah.
I remember seeing a sign.
Yeah.
It's like, Tara and Amber inside here. Or
Yeah.
Just like, come in, it's okay.
Yeah. This temple is meant to be like a sacred, holy place. Like why are you doing things that's nothing to do with that religious aspect of it? But then because it was in the garage, which was behind the Buddha, so it's not like you're doing it and the Buddha is like watching you. Yeah, it's like you are behind, so it's fine.
I mean, behind is where all the ancestors is.
Yeah.
So that's where all the ancestors
It's
are looking
more
at you doing pottery. not like it's any better, but
Yeah.
those who come, well, impression will tell them in Geylang, they'll be like, oh, so do you have any food recommendations? So I think Geylang is known for that.
They will always want to settle their lunch or their dinner here.
Yes.
Yeah, before coming or before or after the class. Yeah. We get a lot of questions like that.
Yeah.
So which places do you recommend people?
Well, I mean, if you do eat frogs, if you don't mind trying frogs, there'll be a lot of frog porridge down the street. I mean, any store that you can go to. Yes, it's already high standard.
Yeah.
Secondly, will be at this Chen. They sell turtle soup. I mean, their specialty is turtle soup. But we go there for their chicken curry set.
Yeah.
They boil every bowl individually, so you can see all the herbs, everything.
Yeah, it's filled to the brim with
condensed,
ingredients. Yeah.
Wow.
And not so stingy.
I can feel a lot of bucket. You need a bucket to contain your saliva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then JB Ming as well.
JB Ming, it was used to be at this side.
In the back alley.
What does JB Ming have?
Oh, it's like
San
Tzu
Lo Mi
yeah.
Fen.
But they're famous for their bihun, the San
San
Lo
Lo
Mi Fen. Yeah.
bihun, yeah.
Like they fry it like a pancake.
If there's anywhere else in Singapore that you can bring Tara and Amber to, where will you go? Or you will choose Geylang
As of right now, I wouldn't choose anywhere.
because of familiarity.
Correct. Yeah. You know, as you get older and older, you always find comfort in familiarity in your environment. Yeah. Somehow I feel personally that the changes from when I was younger till now, the change is actually quite positive.
Yeah.
So I can see it kind of getting more and more gentrified, which is a good thing also for Geylang.
For me, I would say because I've known Geylang for like 11 years since I met him actually. So that's actually like a third of my life. Okay, I just revealed my age. Yeah. So it's already almost a third of my life. So if you have asked me this maybe a few years ago, maybe my answer would have been, maybe I would be like, let's go to an area that's a little bit more artsy-fartsy, like maybe Bugis area. Yeah, with that kind of like art community where like-minded people.
Yeah.
But now, if you're asking me, I think in a way, I do feel like I have strings attached here already. Like there's already people that we know, our families like settled here. I really known the area very well. I find it like really convenient as well. Like it's so near Aljunied MRT. And then most of our students that come in, they say that it's just a few minutes walk. Like it's really very convenient for them. So yeah, I think my answer would have been like, I can't think of another place that would have been better for the studio. Yeah, definitely.
And not only the studio, but for yourself as well. I think now that you've been living here.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like I'm part of this Geylang like community already, like part of the fixture already. Like you come to Geylang, you look for Sarah, you know. In Singapore, it's all about like, repetition, you make fast, you make quick. You want to make one pot, then you make it 10 times, and you make it 100 times, and then you're like, sell, you know? So it's for us, it kind of lost its meaning. And we've been doing this for a couple of years now. So that's partly the reason why we went to Barcelona, to kind of extract ourselves from the situation, press pause, and to realign like our vision.
So the epiphany kind of came, and then it clicked everything in place, like how artists are known is their style. So why certain artists do what they do is because it's a progression of work. But which I didn't know because we were so focused on teaching teaching classes that we don't have time to make our stuff. So after coming back, it's slowly falling into place. I won't say it right now, but as we are doing, we kind of can see a clearer picture as we do. So I feel like we must always stay in our own lane and then just keep doing, and then eventually we'll be ahead of everyone else.
And everyone else will be trying to catch up to you.
Yeah. So I was that person playing catch up. But I feel after coming back, that's why I feel this kind of experience is invaluable, which is why I hope to eventually be able to go overseas, to share my craft or to have feedbacks from overseas as well.
So when we came back, we were like, okay, that's it. We're going to try to kind of take a brand refresh and at the same time realign what we really wanted to do from the start, which was to make products, not just focus on classes like we've been doing, but as well do kind of a lifestyle line, align with slow living perspective and values that I think a lot of people can really relate to nowadays. And of course, we'll be bringing in concepts of like mindfulness and meditative practice, because we do feel pottery is a very meditative practice. So we hope that once we can instill that into our own work processes in the studio, we can also kind of transcend it down to our students and our members. I mean, regardless of the new direction that Tara and Amber will be taking, Ellen and Sarah will still be here in Geylang, so come to class.
Yes. Yeah, but one interesting fact for Geylang, right? I mean, in case you didn't know, right, for Feng Shui, right, as I was studying, it's actually the shape of a centipede.
Yes, Ingzo told us.
I think that's what I told him. Yeah.
Sauce material. Are you serious? Ingzo didn't study Feng Shui, by the way. Sauce material.
By the way, Ingzo, the Geylang is a form of centipede is from myself.
Credit Ellen.
Hi everyone, my name is Ellen.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are from
Tara Amber. We are from Tara Amber. Why you stop there?